Hey everyone, Val here. I'm getting ready to cook dinner and I thought I would share what I'm going to make. And I'm going to make it in the quick pot. It's kind of like an instant pot. But when I got the Israel pack, and I did a video on that to sample some products from Israel, one of the products in there was the dried tomato spread. Looks like this. And I'm going to incorporate this into the dinner that I'm making tonight. So we'll try this out and see what this does. I'm just going to make a basic bean soup. But come on in, I'll show you how I'm going to do it tonight. Because every recipe changes with me. I might make it one way one night and it's going to be a different way the next night. So let me try it out. Come on, let me show you how I'm going to do it. Alright, so these are the ingredients I'm going to be working with tonight. I have some vegetable broth. I have some carrots. We had bacon for lunch. We did like a brunch. So I had some leftover bacon. I'm going to throw that in there. I've got some ham from the store. Gonna cut some of that up, throw some of that in there. I have the 15 beans. And I think this has a flavor packet in it. If it doesn't, then I'll figure that out. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure. But I also have some celery. So I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing. I'm going to cut up the celery and the carrots. And we're going to start with sauteing that with some onions. I got to get an onion too. Let me get some onion too. And we'll start cutting up our stuff. Alright. Alright, so I put some carrots in the strainer. I did rinse my carrots off. I'm going to just chop them up. I love this little chopper. Let's see, I'm going to pour this in another bowl. I'm going to throw my onion in there too. Alright, and I chopped up my celery over here, so I'm going to put it in this bowl. Alright. Let me grab a little spoon. I have some minced garlic too, so I'm just going to throw that in there. I'm going to work with what I have. I think a little garlic in it would be good, so I'm just going to put a couple teaspoons of garlic in there just to kick it up a notch. Alright, I have a pat of butter over here, which I'm going to put into the slow cooker. I'm going to actually be pressure cooking this, but I'm going to saute this up first. So let's me reposition you and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to start by pushing saute on this and start, let's see, vegetables, there we go, saute. Alright, so it's saying about 10 minutes, so let me let that heat up, let the butter melt. I'm going to open my pack of beans and rinse those off in my sink over here. Alright, the butter's melted, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in the garlic, the onions, the celery, the carrots. And I'm just going to saute that up just a minute. It won't take long. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and crack the lid on my jar here. This is what the tomato spread looks like. I'm going to try a little bit of it to see what it tastes like. The ingredients on this aren't in English, so I don't know what's in it. I can definitely taste some spices in there. There are seeds in it too. There are some tomato seeds in it. But basically just maybe like a spicy tomato paste is basically what I'm getting from it. So it should be good. I'll wipe off my countertop here. I'm just going to saute these just a little bit till they get tender, and it's not going to take that long at all. I'm just kind of just going to get them a little tender. So I'm going to pour in the vegetable broth. And I may need to add a little bit more, we'll see. It does have, it had a packet of ham flavoring in with the beans. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour the ham flavoring in there. And we'll stir it up. All right, I'm gonna throw my beans in the pot. I did rinse them. All kinds of different kinds. There's peas and white navy beans and all different kinds of beans in here. You see these beans. All right, and then I had cut my ham and I chopped the bacon up. So I'm gonna add my meat. And I do want to add some more broth. Yeah, this is gonna need a lot more broth to it. So let me grab another vegetable broth. Because the beans are going to absorb a lot of that broth anyway. And then I'm going to put the sun-dried tomatoes in it. We're going to kick this up. I normally put chopped tomatoes in it or cubed tomatoes. Just give it a little bit of tomato flavoring, but since I had this, and this says tomato spread, and I just not one to put tomatoes on bread and eat it. I don't eat bread anyway, but I wouldn't eat it that way. I thought I would try to get a little creative with this and put it in here and see what we can do with it. See if what kind of flavor it adds to this. Just make sure I got enough meat in there. Making a mess. There we go, that's looking good. Now I'm going to grab some parsley over here. Alright, I have some parsley flakes. I'm just gonna drop a couple parsley flakes in there. And I'm gonna add a little bit of chili powder because Steve likes a little bit of spice. I don't mind spice. So I'm just gonna add some chili powder to the mix. There, that's probably way too much, but that's good. I'm not adding salt because the vegetable broth had salt in it. The ham has salt in it, so I'm not going to add any extra salt. So that's what it's going to be. We're going to put the pressure cooker on it. I'm going to pressure cook this for probably about an hour or so. Get my lid on there. Lock it down. All right. Pressure cook it, and we're gonna hit beans and I'll put it for 30 minutes. Okay, it says it's done. So let's release the pressure.
Release the hound.
All right, let's take off the top and see what she looks like. how wonderful that looks. Test will be in the tasting. Alright, let's serve this up. Let it sit a little bit here. We also have a fruit salad to go with our bean soup. So this had the tomato sauce from the Israel pack in it, or the tomato spread. Doesn't it look good? It looks good.
It smells good.
It has bacon in it, it has ham in it, it has celery and carrots and onions and garlic.
It's like the bacon rehydrated.
Mm-hmm. Has the tomato sauce in it, or the tomato spread.
Was this fried bacon you put in there?
It's the bacon from this morning.
That you fried?
Mm-hmm.
Rehydrated.
Mm-hmm. It's warm. It's hot. I think the tomato tastes good in it. It's a little warm though.
It's good.
I think it's good. I put a little bit of chili pepper in there too.
Y'all would like it.
Mm-hmm.
So come on over and get yourself a cup of Val's bean soup.
So I do pretty good with that.
Bring an appetite.
It cooked like an hour in the pressure cooker because I set it for 30 minutes. I had to set it twice because haven't figured out all the features of the pressure cooker, so I just set it twice when I do it. But the beans are cooked through. They're not mushy. I think they're good. Has a really good flavor. The tomatoes went in it. Tastes good. Complimented it. So I'm gonna get me some fruit salad. I'm gonna finish my dinner. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to, and we'll catch you on the next video. We're gonna relax the rest of the night. We worked hard on the floor and stuff today. Bye now.
Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista.
SD Lauder.
She'll be back.
After station.